Welcome to a cold January in the trailer. So last month was our first month operating as a coffee trailer. This is our lovely coffee trailer. We managed to get 3 events in December in the end. So today we're going to go through how much we made and also how much we spent, because it's not actually as good as we thought it might be, but we'll go through it. So we did Wixons Wonderland, then we did an event afterwards, which was like a small last minute organised event. So not many people knew about it, so not many people come. The Wixons Wonderland was very busy. And then we did an event at the end of December, and that was like in a school, and that was actually really good. That was like a set price. So let's go through all of them because they're all very different. So got my little notebook. Our first event, the local Christmas fair, we didn't know what to bring. We spoke to some people and they were like, you're gonna sell loads of hot chocolate, so prep for that. I actually forgot to buy extra hot chocolate, but we managed. So that event was hectic. Costings, the event itself cost £75. £150 at Booker's, so we got tea, so all this, we stocked up on tea bags, even got some dog biscuits, we got cream, this is white hot chocolate, normal hot chocolate, I think we got some more syrups and stuff. So for the event, to get ready, I think we spent, I think it was £70 on milk, oat milk as well, £150 at Booker's. We bought cake, we ordered cake from a company called Cake Smith and they deliver. We actually paid for guaranteed delivery before 10:30, but it didn't turn up, which was really annoying because then we were so far behind trying to set up, it was chaos. So we actually ended up wasting a lot of that cake, although we were able to sell some of it at the following day at the event, but a lot of it got wasted because it comes frozen and you can freeze it, but because it was late, we didn't have time to put it in the freezer basically. So a lot of that got wasted. So that was £125, and then I think we had to spend an extra £20 on milk on the day at the event. We had to run out to the shops. And the second day at the local event that was organised, we didn't know how much milk to bring. So based on the first day, we ran out of milk twice. I think I spent £20 on milk and hot chocolate at the second event because we sold out of milk on the first event, remember? So we had to buy Cadbury's hot chocolate. And again, we didn't know how much we were going to sell. So we got too much of that, but luckily the date's pretty good on it. We got like a year, so it's fine. The third event was, and that second event, it didn't cost us a thing, so it was all profit, I suppose, and a great learning experience. And then the third event was a school. So we went to a school and it was a flat rate. We charged £350, so £50 was for the gas for the generator, and then £300 for 100 free coffees for staff. So that was very good. So we were almost guaranteed, like we knew how much money we were going to make. And then we actually did make a couple more sales off the back of people coming back. I think a couple of sixth formers came in as well and bought some coffee, although we weren't prepared for that. So I think we did lose a few sales from it, but it's fine. And that event itself was very different because it was break time, lunchtime. So we were quiet until break, busy for like half hour, quiet until lunchtime, really busy again. But it was cool, it was fun, really good fun. And that, yeah, like I said, cost us nothing apart from the gas, but I charged for the gas, and the petrol to get there. So it's not including petrol, not including travel, all in expenses. So that's all the stock we got in here today, which we still have some left, and milk, essentially. So it's stock, coffee, hot chocolate, syrups, milk. So all that, everything for the events, so we were able to do the events, cost, let's add it up. So it's £50 on milk initially, and then another 20 for oat milk. We spent £20 on oat milk. Booker's was £140, that was for like syrups and stuff. Cake was £125. And we had to buy more milk. One was at the first event, so it was another £20. And then we bought £15 of milk, and then another £10 on hot chocolate on the second event, and then the milk for the school come to £25. I believe that, and then the pitch for the Christmas fair was £75. So all in was £480. However, I did forget our coffee supplier bill was, I think it was £350. So our coffee, because we bought a massive, I'll show you, we bought a massive 10 kilo, that's our supplier by the way, Wooden Hill, really good coffee. We bought loads of coffee and we have loads left, which is annoying, but they said probably last about 3 months. We've got 2 more months. So we've got rest of Jan and February. Hopefully we'll get some more events booked in and we'll get rid of it. I might even do some free events just to get rid of it and maybe film some more content. I don't know. But yeah, that was $350 for everything. That 10 kilos of coffee itself was $190, which is on the more expensive side, but it's good, really good. That's why we got it, and it's local. So yeah, £830. So that's how much we spent to get the trailer ready to trade, it as in stock, and a few other bits like, oh, that's not even the cups, you know? Oh my word, there's more. So the cups, let me just check and I'll get back to you. Okay, 87.50. So Nisbets, where we got all our coffee cups, we've got loads left over, by the way, and we did get some syrups from there. That come to 90, 50, that's 140 and 70. So that's £210. So 830 plus the 210. So everything to get this trailer running, and bear in mind we've got a lot left over still for these 3 events, was £1,040, which is a lot of money. But there's probably half of that still here, maybe more. So it is hard to tell how much profit we've actually made, but let's look at it now as an event. How much did we make? So our first event, we open up Square. So our first event, no, do you know what? I'll do it from lowest to highest. So our lowest was our second event. So we made £150 in sales. That was 23 sales, which is pretty good for, well, it's not good because there was two of us at the event. It was probably 4-hour day, maybe, well, traveling 5 hours, and we made £150. So, but it was nice because we got to chill out. It was a day after a really hectic day, so it was quite nice. But money-wise, it wasn't very good. But it just shows you, as you'll see in a minute, like how different an event can be. So yeah, £150 in sales compared to the school. So the school, I charged £350, including the gas for the generator. So that was probably half a bottle. So in actual, I forgot to add the gas. The gas was £100, by the way, for 2 bottles. So that's on there as well. So actually £1,140 it cost to get this sort of trading, I suppose, because we can't work without electricity. So yeah, I charged £350, £50 for the gas, and then the event itself was £300, and I think we made £19. I'm just going to check. So at that school event where we served teachers coffee, we did £300 fixed rate for 100 coffees, and then we also made £19.50 in sales. So yeah, 5 sales. So that's $3.90 a drink. I actually just reduced the cost of the drink for a lot of the people. So yeah, £19.50. Let's add that to our calculator. So 320, we'll call it, for that event, 150 for our second event, and then our main event, which was our most profitable. You probably, if you've watched the video, you already know how much we made, but we'll go for it today. So we'll select the date. So our first event, which we couldn't be more pleased with, by the way, we learned a lot. Gross sales was 753, and we made 100 sales. Average cost of each sale was £7.35. So at that, 750, based on everything, well, ish, because I've got another one in a minute, we did make a profit of 1,140, £80. But we've still got a lot of stock. However, this costs money and this costs money because they're hired from Wooden Hill. Plus the trailer has insurance, and that's £300 a month. And I've paid that twice now. So actually, minus 600. Since we have, so not including the trailer build, since we set up this trailer and did our first event on the 29th of November until now, which is the 5th of Jan, we've actually made a loss of £520. So we need to make some money. If you look at 3 events, that's £400 average per event. That's not bad. 2 staff, potentially, although we actually haven't taken any money yet, so, which is a shame. So all the money has been paid back into the trailer. So we've actually not made any money at all. And let's hope we do in the future, because it's not just to look pretty. Hopefully we can make some money on this baby. So I need to wrap this up because it's freezing in here. I need to keep this protected. So I'm gonna wrap that up, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, which, by the way, is gonna be our event at the school. So yeah, come watch that one when you're ready. See you in the next one.